Video start. 3, 2, 1. Intro start. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. Welcome to the latest one. I know you have made it much too long, and I will be your shining star. I'm here, I'll come here, and run like a storm. I run into the heat of day, and I fight, the fight is won. The edge, I'll save each and every one. Till this war's won, and now through a sword, flashing through the every inch of the power in you. And then, when I my command, my kingdom, the night of the wind. Oh, 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 hell, welcome to the end is near. And you can fear and the sky. And you and I, and the rush, I'm gone, holding your crown high. Edge, I said, each and every one, till this war is won, and that through a sword, slashing through the every inch of the power in you, and that must hand the way I command my kingdom. The night of the wind, none of wind, none of the rising force, none of the power, nothing gonna take the ball, every hour. Video start. Hello, my wonderful broskies and brothers of the Maverick Nation. I'm the Dark Channel Maverick, and welcome to What if Izuku was the meta part 2. Yeah, I'm really starting to get a hang of that intro. Yeah, hell yeah. Anyways, yes, where indeed did we leave off? I guess that's right, with the entrance exam and the blues and the reds and all that crazy shit. And I actually do have the quirks down of the blues. Not the reds yet, but I do have the blues quirks down. Wash has strength, speed, and durability. Tucker has an energy sword. Caboose basically bulldoze. You can bulldoze things. Carolina, strength, defense, durability. church, basically energy projection. Basically, he can project energy in order to, it's like some sort of, thing. Just like the name says, energy projection. Basically, yeah. I gave church, I believe I said church, energy projection. So, yeah. And not really going to focus on the Reds all that much for right now. This is only part 2, for Christ's sake. However, I am going to focus on the fact of bringing back the names of the people who are not here. Basically, the people in 1A in canon that are not here: Mineta, Hakakure, Koda, Sero, and Ayama. And the people in 1B that are not here are Shiozaki, Fukidashi, Monoma, Awase, and Kendo. So, yeah. Those people are the ones that are not there. Because training day. If you don't get that, then you probably haven't watched part 1. Which, in that case, you probably should watch part 1. So, yeah. Those are the people for Class 1A and Class 1B that are not there. So we can make room for the Blues and the Reds. The Blues being in Class 1A and the Reds being in Class 1B. Basically, Izuku is just strolling about in his freaking car. Which, should I make it a Porsche or a Prius? Those are like car things. Like types of cars. Or should I just be, really freaking crazy and pull a Ferrari out of my hands? Which I really, from what I do know about Porsches, which is jack shit, except for what I think I remember one looking like, I don't think they're terrible cars. And Izuku, if he's just wanting a way to get himself from point A to point B, I don't think it's that bad of a way to do that. So I guess Porsche or whatever it's called. Or if you guys want to have a Prius, or if you're wanting to go full crazy and have him have a Ferrari, you can say that in the comments. Wherever, out of the 3 of those, you guys have a choice. You can choose out of the 3. Porsche or whatever the frick it's called, Prius, or freaking Ferrari. So, yeah. So, Izuku will just show up in his car, not trying to really impress anyone, but, with his build, it's kind of hard not to, because even whenever he's not in the suit, he still looks pretty built. And, well, instead of wearing green, Izuku's actually going to be wearing, black. Like a black shirt and black pants. And, just like a match for the color his hair is now. If you guys don't remember, he got his hair color changed, and even the style of it a little bit. It's now a little bit more of a accented version of his normal haircut. And well, it's black. His hair is black, and he got crystal blue eye contacts. Just wanting himself to be himself. At least how he would feel himself to be. He doesn't feel like regular Izuku Midoriya anymore. Not after the things he did. Not after the things he saw. In that AI building. Again, reference Training Day. Yeah, real sick shit. So, it would make sense why he would want to differentiate himself from his original being. So, basically, Izuku is just strolling down, and eventually, he gets to the door because he doesn't trip because, well, even though he has like like 6, 7 voices in his head, you know, they can actually be helpful and help him not trip. And so, yeah, Izuku is gonna be going down. Actually, the tripping thing was for the entrance exam. I'm a freaking idiot. Anyways, well, even if he were to trip this day, he's not going to because, the voices more help him than don't help him. So, yeah. Basically, Izuku's looking for 1A. He finds 1A, and as soon as he opens the door, Bakugo and Ida arguing. Oh boy. And Izuku's just wanting to just like tone them out. And then like there's this person who runs over to him and is like, I never got the chance to properly thank you. My name's Ochako Uraka. And Izuku would just be like, I know, you told me. Yeah, just like wanting to talk to people as little as possible. Well, Izuku, just thinking, that thing that everybody thinks is a yellow caterpillar is actually a sleeping bag. And they really don't know that. They couldn't see the opening. And all of a sudden just opens up and it's like, I'm Shota Aizawa, your homeroom teacher for the hero course, and now 1A. Basically, yeah, just put these, get these, go in the changing room, put them on, and then meet me outside the training field. If you're it, you're expelled. Which Izuku was just like, oh, that's just terrific. And well, all of the AIs would have different reactions to this, which would basically be jumbled up in Izuku's head. And Izuku just wanted to be like, Delta, please tell everyone to calm down. And Delta's like, just like trying to calm everyone down, but it's kind of hard to do whenever just threatened with expulsion. And Kirishima's like, whoa, your bond looks so built. Like, how'd you get it to be like that? And Izuku's just like, oh dear God. Okay, so apparently this guy is gonna say some stuff. Delta, give him the rundown. Minus the stuff that we honestly don't want anyone to know about. And Delta's just like, tells Kirishima that it was some very arduous training and they really don't like talking about it. And, all of the AIs are suddenly seen at once, basically giving Kirishima the demonstration of what Delta meant by all of us. Basically, Kirishima would be like, holy shit, your quirk is freaking amazing. So, yeah. Not only do you look manly as hell, but your quirk is freaking amazing. I'm just gonna go. And then all of a sudden you just hear, is the guy gone? Finally. And then you would just see Church coming out of the freaking corner. And Izuku would be like, Church, you didn't have to hide from him. And Church is like, that guy's a total buzzkill. I mean, he never complimented my bot like that. Then again, you are pretty ripped AF. And then you would just hear, God beep, and damn it. and Church would just be like, ow. I guess I gotta go back into myself. And Izuku would be like, we're probably gonna have to wait to use our quirks until whenever we get outside, Church. And then Wash would just, get up there and be like, Church, did you use your quirk again? And Church was like, no. And just like Omega would just pop up there and be like, really? You're gonna lie to him? Do we have to punch you out, Church? And Church is just like, no, I just got back in. Just like, I just got back in. Please, no. And Delta's like, I don't think that's what Omega meant. And Church is like, oh. Okay then. And Church would just ask Washington like, where, you know, Tucker was. And Tucker would be like, Caboose, no, that is not something you eat. You know, Caboose would be trying to eat Tucker's energy sword quirk. And Tucker really would not want to split Caboose's face open. So he's like, damn it, how do I recoil this thing back again? And Carolina would be like, you don't even remember how to your freaking quirk? Tucker, you're useless. And Tucker's like, more like, Tucker, you're a hottie. Bow, wow, wow, ow! He would have, like, just stabbed himself. And finally, just from the jolt of pain, his energy would go back in. And he'd be like, ow! That hurts so much. And Carolina would be like, you deserve it. And Tucker would be like, bow chicka wow wow. Just looking at Carolina's you know what. Carolina would be like, I will kill you. And, you know, Izuku would be like, whoa, guys, calm the frick down. And we all know Tucker's a freaking pervert, but Jesus. And Caboose would just be like, can we eat this? Can we eat this? And basically, Izuku would be like, look, cookie friend. And then Caboose would be like, oh, cookie friend. And he would just be looking, like, staring at an ice cream sandwich. You know, it's like, just in case of emergency, like, Caboose tries to eat something or someone. It's just like, yeah, nom 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 nom. And Izuku's like, Jesus, looks like me move my hand first. Jesus. Next time I gotta put that on a stick. Oh, and please remember to remove the wrapper. We don't need what happened last time happening. Or at least from the expression on Wash's face when it happened last time. Well, yeah. You guys text some of the weirdest things. And Church would just be like, wait, you and Wash were texting each other? And Tucker would be like, me too. And Caboose would be like, text. And which would be like, my name is Michael J. Caboose, and I hate robots. And Izuku would be like, save your anger for whenever it counts, Caboose. Or will Omega have to help you with that? And Caboose is like, no, I'm fine. So like, no, I don't need him going back in my body. And you know, they would finally finish. And Aizawa would be like, okay, looks like they can finally get out in an orderly fashion. So the first thing will be the ball throw. The one who got highest score in the entrance exam is Izuku. And Izuku's like, damn straight. And Beta would just be like, language. And Izuku would be like, what if they can't watch the damn beep beep? Why should I? And, you know, just like Wash would be like, that was over the phone. And, well, Church just sucks in general. And Church would be like, why? Why do you keep on insulting me? And Wash would be like, well, maybe I wouldn't have to insult you if you didn't suck. You beep tard. And Church is just like, screw you, Wash, you beep beep. I'm just like, and Izuku's just like, see what I mean? And Tucker isn't that much better. Constantly always fawning over the ladies. And Caboose is his own special case. Carolina, anytime Texan is mentioned, and Carolina just like, Texan? And Izuku's just like, damn it. Like, God beeping damn it. It's just like, not again. Just be like, just give me the ball, Teach. And so I would be like, Teach? Whatever. And just gives him the ball. And Izuku's like, well, let's do this. Ah! And we'll just be like, and basically, what would be read would be 12,000 meters. And everybody would be like, what? And, Aizawa would be like, nah, with your quirk. And Izuku's like, really no point in doing that. And Aizawa was like, what do you mean? I can, kind of tell it from your face. You're planning on canceling it out whenever I try to use it. And Aizawa was like, crafty little devil. Okay. Well, just do it then. With your quirk. And Izuku's like, fine. First, 12,000 meters. Now, here we go. And then all of a sudden, this time, just be like, just like 3 different times. And all of a sudden, what will be read is, instead of 12,000 meters, it would be 22,000 meters. Actually, not just 22,000, 2,200,000. Or at least whatever that calculates out to. And I thought it would be like, what the actual beep? Okay, that's something I wasn't expecting, but then again, you did beat All Might's record. So I may be considering that you were actually holding back. So, okay, basically they will go through all of the different people. And I'm just gonna say it. Tucker gets the lowest score. Like, he's tied with Church for, like, the lowest score out of all the blues. Yes, I meant the lowest score out of all the blues. Caboose would get right above them, but that's just because, he would be made angry. And so, yeah, basically, he would only get above them because he was made angry by accident. And, above Caboose would be Washington, and above Washington would be Carolina. And this is kind of the order it would go, and like everything, with Izuku kind of going, in front of all of them, even Carolina, in like all of the tests. So like if you were wondering about like blues and where Izuku stacks up to them, he's kind of in front of all of them. even Carolina, who is like the top score one in all of the things. So basically, it's that same score in like all of the things. And that is all has them do. And basically, the score that they come back with, basically, the something that's funny is Bakugo doesn't tie with Carolina, he ties with Washington. And, he's like, basically, Bakugo's like, what, a girl beat me? And he's like, no, two girls beat you. And, he would just be pointing to Ochako and, like, her Infinity scoring the ball throw. Don't worry, she beat me too. Technically, the number I got is nowhere near Infinity. But I wasn't really surprised. I mean, she has a gravity quirk. What was I supposed to do? And, Bakugo would just be like, he would be pissed. Two girls beat him. Plus Izuku. And, well, yeah, basically tying with Washington. Washington would be like, why do I have to tie with the guy who has the anger issues? And, the big overinflated ego. And, in fact, why are you even friends with him? And, Izuku points out that even with all of his overinflated ego, as Washington says, and anger issues, there's still Kachan in there, They're still friends, It's like Izuku's the only one who can tame the beast, which is Kachan's anger issues and overinflated ego. So, yeah, it's kind of like they need each other in order to, for, Bakugo to survive. So, yeah. Bakugo now has more motivation than ever to strive to be better because of Izuku. So Izuku's like, yeah, that's one really good thing that came out of that. And Washington's just like, but do you really think he's doing it for the best of reasons? So, yeah, basically, the day as they go through it, as they would go through it, well, really not much else would happen. And so, basically, yeah. And I really only planned for this part to be the quirk assessment, like the first day of UA. Why did I only plan for it to be that? Well, I guess just because I have so much that I already have on my plate, plus some extra surprises for you guys, I wanted, something that could be, thrown out there, but also keep your mouths watering, wanting more. I guess it's a little bit of a tease, but in a good way. In a way that keeps you guys wanting more, but not feeling cheated. I mean, you still got something out of this, like, You got to see my inner red versus blue side. Me going out of my way to try to emulate the characters into the story best it could. So yeah, I will continue to do that for each continuing part. Which the next part will have the heroes versus villains like mock battles. That will definitely be in there because that's the next thing. So yeah, I guess you could say, here we go. On the analysis, because the Dark Shadow member gets OUT out of here. Ya boys. Like, favorite, subscribe. Adios.